Okay, so during the weekend I was thinking about what I was doing last Friday, and I think I have a solution for this code. So let's just look at the mistake really fast. Oh, it's already running. Obviously that was not an error then. I need to cause an error to happen. I don't want to work on the fix right away. I want to see the edge case thing that breaks. Oh, it breaks right there again. Okay, so these little ones right there, they cause errors. So how do I make it? Oh, I broke it. Oops. There you go, that's nicely broken. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so based on this, I think I can make it a more concise version. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. I need to code in a function to teleport. That would be nice. So if I start here and I want to go here. Okay. Two. There you go. Okay, now I need to make it go below. Okay, let's try that. Very close. Oh, hello, Ahutaba. Look at algorithm they use. I made my own. So it's sort of loosely based on A star. But this one works in real space. So I can move anywhere from one point to the next point in a straight line. I don't need to like go through the little grid. So you can see like this ladder there. You can go straight. Sorry for the delay, I actually wasn't reading the comments. So it allows it to, you can have finer control of your guy. I'm trying to cause, because there's an error right now, so like with this, if I click here, there's a, like the path that gets computed goes over the terrain, so I need to fix that. I'm trying to recreate a simpler dun, 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 dun. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. About validating a level, and I thought about putting a problem in 3D space. Yeah, it could work. Are you thinking about the same types of level as me? And also, did you figure something out? I want to cause the error where this square is lighted up here. Like this one goes down and through there. How do I make it you go through here? I want to make it glitch. Third dimension would be time, and the path would... oh, actually, what you're talking about, I actually was also thinking about the exact same thing. Would be time. Yeah. Yeah, and I tried to visualize that in Blender, and I... right there. When I click here, it makes it glitch. Perfect. Ah, shit. Okay, so that's wrong. There you go. Okay, I saved this map. This one can be deleted, this one too. I don't have a real way to delete levels for now. Maybe I should code that in. So I thought about a problem the other day of validating a level, and I thought about putting your problem in a 3D space. Yeah, exactly. Third dimension would be time, and the pathfinder would be constrained to go in a positive direction. Yeah, so the way I tried to do something like that, I didn't really get... I didn't want to spend too much time thinking about it, but I think it would work. I mean, in my mind it works. This is how I tested something like that, where... Okay, I'll do it really fast, since you've gotta go, but like... extrude. Okay. So I have like this sort of shape, and then I can navigate it through. Like that. And then I can do my camera. Then I can sort of go in. I'm not sure how I can navigate anymore. West. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, they changed that. And then, and you can like see the visual space where each layer of 3D would be a 2D plane. Then when you get to the bottom, it loops. Hey Flife, yeah, a long time. I actually think about you every day though. When will you be back? Anyways, that's that. I'm just past. Okay, yeah. Okay, anyway, so I need to fix this, and it's actually not that hard. I mean, it's hard, but I just thought about something stupid, and I think it would work. Yeah. Just kidding. How's the game going? Really well. I'm also in contact with an artist now to start setting up some drawings. I can show you. I don't know, like in terms of gameplay, I'm not sure what changed since you were last here. So there's still like the basic stuff. Maybe the Pathfinder already did change. Oops. Oh yeah, the graphics, they changed a bit, but they are still not final. Ah shit, really? This is the type of levels you can just run. Oh shit. Ah. Oh, it goes to show that a weekend makes you... Wow. I lost all my skills. What is it? What? What? Oh, I lost all my skills. I can't do it. Ugh. Okay. I did a lot of behind the scenes, so a lot of the movement now is tracked through time. I don't know if you were here last time, but I also made a multiplayer mode, so now 2 people can play together and see each other's. It's not complete because I'm not yet sure. Like my original goal was to have a decentralized multiplayer game where people connect peer-to-peer to each other's. But then I've been told peer-to-peer is not that good of an idea because it makes everyone be vulnerable to hackers and all. So maybe I'm just gonna stick to a central server and stuff like that. Okay, I'm skipping that. I don't like that one. I thought I missed. Ah, shit, I did. Okay, also the map files now they have, I'm not using my custom map file anymore. I'm using now JSON. So for example, multiplayer part, I forgot how to, JSON. Oh right, I'm not using the... Oops. Don't save. I need to open this and... Okay, so now this is a map file. And I'm gonna make it look better. Wait, what? Okay. I forgot the hotkey. Usage Control Alt J. There you go. So now the levels are coded, and obviously this could be on a single line, but whatever. So now there's all the information is made into a JSON, so variables and list and everything. So it's easier to make levels and all. Easier for people to read and edit by hand. Also, it's easier for me in the code to load that. School tomorrow, okay. I can't think of any vulnerability caused by peer-to-peer. So it's also it's easier for other people. If they don't like my map editor, they can make their own. It's kind of nicer. Well, the first thing that comes to mind would be DDoS. So if you're connected peer-to-peer, it means that you're it means that people have your IP address. So maybe you don't get hacked through the game. Yeah, there's an editor. So maybe people don't get hacked through the game, but you can do a lot with someone's IP. Or maybe you can't, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'll have to see. Anyway, the peer-to-peer code is done. And the library I'm using, it doesn't require that many changes to make it use a central server. Or maybe I'll do both, peer-to-peer and server. I'll have to think. I had an idea just now, I forgot what it was. What did I want to say? Anyway, so whether people end up making their own editor or not, it doesn't matter, but at least now it's JSON, so it's already nicer to work with than a custom format that I need to support. Makes everything complicated, the parsing and all. And JSON parsing is so easy. Okay, there's a lot of things that have been changed actually. Let's look at my to-do. Peer-to-peer. Yeah. Peer-to-peer is nice because it's fast and you don't need to play with, like, my game, in terms of hacking, like if there's someone makes a custom client that's that allows him to teleport or everything, like it doesn't really matter that much for my game, this sort of hacking. And I could also just make client side, yeah, paying for the hosting. But I don't think it costs that much, hosting for a game server. Especially if there's not really anything done on the server. It's mostly something to relay the packets. So I don't think there's any validation done on the server. Yeah, and LAN is great, exactly. I rewrote my whole tiling system. So as you can see when I run the game, whatever. When I run the game, so all of this, those tiles are all separated. Yeah, 4 euros a month. Yeah, exactly. All those tiles, let's look at the data, content. For now it's in there. Let's say I look at the green tiles. Now, like the whole, let's like create a new level. So I can draw, and in real time it's finding which texture to put where. So if I look at this is a tile 0001. So this is just a corner. And then I made this tile.json file. And all it does is it tells me which picture, like it has a tile signature. So -1, -1, -1, 1. -1 in this case, it means everything that is not the tile. So my green tile has a value of 1 behind the scenes. Everything else would have a value of -1. Oh, did I close the game, really? Oh no, I did not. Okay, good. So like everything else is -1. But like here, this tile that is light brown is a value of 2. So I can create special tiles like this one, 2, 1, 2, 1, where if this tile here is a specific tile, then I'm gonna use this version here instead. And this one here has a, so it tells me if there's a tile 2, 1, 2, 1, use these pictures instead of full 1 and then full 2, full 3. So it allows me to make tile transitions. I started work on that, I think, when you were there, but now this system is so much better because it's data driven. So all my tile system, my tile sets like green, empty, light brown, brown, everything, they are all data driven. So all my tiles are loaded like this. So I have a default tile. This sort of something I created, whatever. But it tells like which folder, these things, and then the tile, the JSON itself defines the tile. So I can have more than one tile of any signature, so I can have variations. So this is a corner, but it doesn't need to be the only corner. If I want, I can have different corner with different variations. This is really cool, and I can also handle tile transitions between. So for this game, for this example, I decided to use when there's a light brown. Yeah, easy teaming, exactly. So if there's a light brown and a green, when they're one beside the other, then it puts some lines. Everything else is no line. So like if I put this, but as soon as I put a tile of 2, it automatically puts the new version of the tile. So it allows for like very endless possibilities, pretty much. Eventually it's gonna be used for the tilings in the background too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the teaming is now pretty much endless, what I want to do. So before I was trying to work with this system, and I actually wrote a parser. So the parser was able to parse all those little things right there, and then based on if it was blue and red, and it did everything. But now the whole thing is like easier to work with. It's all separated, and then the data is easily accessible. Yeah. And I want to extend this idea. Like right now there's tiles. Oh, it's already open. Right now it's linking, so I have a tile list, and then I can have each separate tile, and then this loads the different tile textures. And inside the game, let's just show that. So then everything gets automatically brought together, and then I'm creating a single texture atlas. So all those little parts, they get merged together, and then in the game it picks from the right spot in this tile. So it's really nice. So like this part here is the shadow. So around all the tiles I have a shadow, and like the shadow is coded so easily. The empty tile, like this is a shadow, and the black part is ignored. So I have one little thing, and then that's the only thing that gets loaded. So this would be the inner corner, so right here. Yeah, it is getting written, but I don't want to publish it just yet, because I noticed there's a bunch of parts of the algorithm that are not perfectly working. So I think I was doing that right before you arrived. Let's just do it. Map JSON. Dun, dun, dun. So there's a bug right now, I noticed, and it's kind of easy to fix, I think. Okay, so right now there's this bug where if I click here, I can jump over the terrain, and this only happens because this corner right here is never used. So as I'm going through my algorithm, boop, 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 I'm using this one, and I should be using this one, because this one is the one that sees the corner. So instead of using this corner, I need to use this right there. Interesting. So yeah, I think I know how to fix it. Same thing here. But yeah, I'm definitely writing the academic paper. Oh, also, there's a really cool thing I added. There's now a timeline. I don't think you saw that. So up here, there's a timeline with all the steps. So I know exactly when stuff happens. It's so easy to work with. I mean, it's gonna get better, but it's already nice. Oh, and I also have okay, well, this is just debugging, but this idea of a free mode, so I can now move. So I still have debugging. All right, I'll need to disable that. So I can move around and I can see where my corners are for the Pathfinder. Huh. Oh no, it's not a bug. So the line is there, but we just don't really see it. Maybe I should use different color than black. Maybe white would be better. So I can see like all this detail, all the corners and... So the only reason it looks slow, and I guess it's still fast for 600 frames per second, is because I'm putting some debug info in the window. I can play with this for hours. You must be nearing like the end of the semester, right? Oh, also this is, I mean, this is a side effect, but it also allows me to see like islands. So I can see like this here's an island and this here's an island. Oops. You said you have like schoolwork, so I'm guessing you're almost done this year. School tomorrow. Oh, you have school. So I'm guessing maybe you don't have semesters. This is so fun. Dook, 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 dook. I see, yeah. Not almost done, okay. Wow. 7 weeks. Wow. Boom. It's so cool how I can pick up the line and then it follows me. It's crazy fast for a... Okay. Oh, this is hard. There's probably other little things I did. Yeah, a bunch of... Wow, done rewrite. Texture bleeding, yeah, that was fixed. Yeah, lycée, exactly. I think I forgot about that, but now I remember. Okay. Hey, El Habu. So I had an idea for fixing the Pathfinder, but now I'm not sure if it's going to work. Because I think I ended up... Yeah. Oh, I mean, let's just try it, I guess. You know what? Okay, this one gets deleted. And this one too. Hey, thank you. So I need to think about this. Does this... I have a fix in my mind. Is it good enough to fix this? So my idea is to count the amount of nodes I'm going through. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And then the goal is to use the fewest amount of parent-child. For me, it's 4:45 p.m. Even 45. Oh, so your Tinkalim is 1 hour before me. Interesting. Where are you from? Did I ever ask you that? Did I forget? Going to do 45. So I guess Ohabu is like the guy that's the most east. And then Tinkalum is the guy that's towards the west more. Dun, 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 dun. Like this sort of case. Oh, that's actually good. So in order to not have this bug, I need to use this node. Or I need to use the information that this node computes. But now this node is not part of my path. So that's why like this information is used. It needs to be used. So how do I use it? Why is this one here a better candidate? It's because I'm working in free space. I'm looking at the real distance of every node. And this needs to be compared to the distance towards the destination. So obviously this guy here is further away from where I'm going than this guy here. So it means that this here is a better candidate than the other guy. The node does get computed though. So when I'm here, c'est l'heure du goûter. Yeah. But I'll have to hold on to that. The snack. I don't understand why my music is not getting shown. That's kind of annoying. I want my music to be shown on stream. Oh well. Play your own. Well, I thought that was the same for Gute. Is it? Hmm. Also, the music is found. Sorry about that. I don't. This is not a Canadian thing, I don't think. Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, it is. I did go to a school where they did do that, but that's not that often. I did. I guess I didn't do that either. Okay, fine, you win. I don't get it. Oh, it works. Nice. Okay. There you go. So I have some local cheese and crackers. You see, this is my goûter. I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to. There you go. Cracker and cheese. Is there anything better than that? I don't think so. There you go, that's French enough. No, it's not. It's c'est la brise du matin. It's double cream cheese, creamy and subtle. Doux. Crémeux et subtil. Yeah, this is a local cheese. Because I went back to my hometown yesterday. Well, this weekend. And then I picked up some cheese while I was there. Yeah, I mean this Okay, I'm not actually sure how to fix that. Because my way to fix it was to... has icing, yeah. I mean, it could look like cake, I guess. It's like... I guess it looks like Pac-Man, right? Because at that point, when I explored this guy, the one it... oh. How do I make this not happen? This is weird. How do I end up fixing that actually? So I end up here, and then I have the choice to explore this or this. I picked that one, discover this node. And then, instead of exploring this, yeah, so I guess my original idea was better. Hey, what's outside them? By the way, hi. Did you do all the graphicals? I did. Well, for now I did. I'm thinking of hiring someone to do the graphics. It might happen this week, actually. Or at least like start a bit of the work, because I think for the scope of this project is becoming too big for me to do all the art myself. And I think there's someone Like an actual artist would do a better job. Oops. Yeah. This is just a problem. I explored this. Oh, okay. Like it gets switched to the closed list node. Closed list. Something dead. That's actually an interesting way to think about it. I can't figure it out because I think this system seems to be flawed. This is the part that's like based on A star, pretty much. The node exploring. And like the fact that I'm exploring this node here, then I'm switching it to the closed list before I explore this is a mistake. And I'm starting to think that it's also not wrong to... Let's see. No, it's not just, but there's a part of this that's like based on A star. But I think my thing at this point has outgrown A star. Like the way that nodes are searched. Okay, so A star, what is this? What is A star? What does that mean? It's a way of navigating through nodes. So let's say I start on this node, and then I say, okay, from this node, where can I go? Well, I can go here. And so I go there. From this node, where can I go? Then I find here, and from this node, and then eventually I end up where at the end. Let's say I have a different shape. So let's say I'm here. I want to go here. Oh, good night. So let's say I start here, and then I find these nodes right here. So I find this node and this node. Then I pick one, and then let's say I pick this one, then I find this node here and this node here. And then basically if I can go in diagonal, maybe I can also find this one, I don't know. But let's just say that I can't. So then I pick one of them, maybe I'll pick this one. And from this one I find this and this. And then I'll pick one. And then from those, then I find I find a path pretty much all the way up to my destination. And then I backtrack and then link them together. So maybe this is the path that I went through. Obviously this one would have been explored. Hey, HS tutorials. Got disappointed. Yeah. Instead you're getting game dev. I do have videos though on my YouTube channel. Instead, I think I need to think of this as a chain, but a different type of chain. A chain that can branch off. Or a set of rules. So a way is found by following the rules of the terrain that I'm navigating. So as I'm exploring, I'm building. Let's see. So I'm starting in this node, going there, and when I reach here, I discover, boom, this corner. So now it's still this corner. When I reach here, I discover this corner right there. When I reach here, nothing new. Here, I discover this corner. This one here discovers this corner, and then this one here discovers the corner. My neck? How is it broken? You're right, there's like... Oh, I'm not broken, trust me. It looks like it, but it's not. It's just the camera is like not perfectly in front of me. I guess I could put it in front of me. Yeah, it looks like it from the camera, but I don't think I am. When I'm like this, I'm straight. When I'm like this, I'm like looking. Yeah, anyway, I don't think I am. Don't worry about it. Same corner. Yeah, maybe we're all dislocated. We need like a normal person to see it. So it's not actually a star. I'll show you what I mean by that. Well, it's sort of still a bit a star, but it's still my own algorithm. because it allows me to walk, to go in any angle, exploring the path. And the way the path is computed is custom made, I guess. So it allows me to move in real space. But I made a mistake somewhere. Or the algorithm itself is not yet complete. Oh. It's all custom engine. I'm using monogame though. I wonder which looks cooler, this or the actual game. Get this, you mean this? Yeah, the debugger. No, the part that looks cool is not that, it's that. Boom. It's sort of slow because I'm drawing a lot about debugging, but this is the cool part. This alone could be a game. Like all those complexity of like the levels or like how cool is that? Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Okay, so at this point my project outgrew the original A-star system of searching. Or sort of. So essentially when I'm going through my path, like that. So I'm exploring nose the A-star way pretty much. But then errors happen since I'm working in real space. when I'm backtracking. So right here, new information gets found. And so a corner here is found. But it's already too late, because if I'm looking at the A star, new information doesn't really add anything to the path. So in this case, when I find this guy, and this guy computes a corner, this corner needs to be broadcasted into the chain. So as I'm going together, like all the way down, these, like everything needs to be added together to form the final solution. So in other words, as I'm exploring, so I have this concept of like a corner, a path, like rules. So I have the concept of rules. And a path can be formed. How do we verbalize this idea? What is a path? So the goal is if you have A, you want to go from A to B. You do that by going through all the different. You do that by following the rules as you go. Of the geometry rule. So the geometry rules. So in order to not go over the terrain, like that, I need to follow the rules of the terrain. And right now I'm not, because I'm not handling all the information I have. Okay. So not all my information gets used, and that's why there's errors, even though the information did get found. With my mouse, I'm really good at writing. I've become an expert at drawing with a mouse. No, I'm kidding. I have a pen. Yeah, otherwise it would be very hard. I suggest, like, if you're a programmer, to have a tablet too. Wacom tablets are really cheap. Like, you get the cheapest one you can find. What is it? Intuos right now? Draw. I think that's the new name for the line. So like, you get something like this and it's gonna make your life so much easier. Personally, I have a Wacom. So this one I have, I bought it like 6 years ago. This sort of thing. So I've used it a lot. It's really useful. Surface, yeah, Surface would work, I think. Okay, anyway, I just got hyped for some reason. Yeah. So what do I need? I need a data structure, so something, a black box, a data structure. What do I want to handle exactly? I need to have a way to trace a path. In other words, what do I mean? This black box. Whatever it does. So as I'm exploring node, let's see, I'm finding information about the terrain, like corners. So for each node that I find, I explore, whenever I find something interesting, like this corner, I guess I can pass it to this box. So whatever corner I find, I guess I'll use yellow. No. So when I find this corner, boom, pass that in to the box. This is gonna store it somewhere in the memory. However it does that, I don't really care. Next. So I'm exploring this thing, and then I find okay. Oh, what? Anyway. Yeah. Well, I still understand what I'm doing, but I'm trying to change the way that the data is interpreted. Yeah, I can. I don't know. I should have some good notes somewhere. Probably here. And then sort of wrap the line around the corners that are in the way. Exactly. So that's what I'm doing. The problem is like this sort of case. So in order to be able to wrap around the corners, let's create a new level. Sure, let's stretch it like that. So let's say I'm going here and I want to wrap the line around the levels. Okay. So I can do that because I have the information about each corner when I follow this node graph. So I'm exploring the nodes. So the pink ones are where I'm at, and I'm exploring, and then I find a solution, and then I can go to where I'm at. So this works because I have the information about the corners. The problem is that this geometry right there, when it gets scouted, when I start exploring, the node that has the information about this corner there is not used in my final solution. So this makes me... Where is that? Huh, I crashed. Oh, that's why I see. So, yeah, so this makes me go over the corner because this corner is not used in the final thing. And it's kind of hard to make it be used with this system because I cannot change the nodes that are already dark. So when I explore this one, and then later I explore this one cannot change it anymore. It cannot affect everything else around it. So this is like a dead end. So this one here continues, but it never learns about the feedback that this node right here should have given you. So it just gets discarded. And then the same thing happens again with this one. So this one here finds the thing. It finds this node. But really, we end up going with this guy here. And this one here has no parent that is... it doesn't have this node as a parent. Instead, we decided that this one was a better node. So when I explored this one, I need a way to send the feedback about this corner. I need a way to tell everyone else around you about this. So while you're not part of the graph, like you're not part of the path, you need to be able to tell everyone else about what you discovered. Nook e-ink devices. Okay, so right now I'm building proxy cost has the function get best proxy cost, and I'm essentially recursively going backwards to the first one that I can see. So as long as I don't restrict the restrictions, semi-randomly? No. Oh, that reminds me, did I... Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's already gonna speed stuff up. Oh, it's already on. Okay, now it's back to being fast, nice. Okay, so each node is just a list. It's a chain, okay. So, yeah. So what I'm building is a chain. Chain. Okay, what does that mean? Let's say I have this sort of shape. Okay. I know that I can go straight from each point from one to the next, because if I make a line from my dot to the corner. Oops. I'm essentially checking, is this one above or below the line created by this point towards this corner? So if I'm below, then it's fine. Then I checked, am I above or below this right here? So in this case, if I'm above, I'm fine. If I'm below, I'm using this as a corner. That's the general idea. Doesn't really matter which check I do first. Oh. Could have sworn I made it right aligned already. So I guess it's just gonna glitch all the time. Maybe it's time to switch them then. Okay. So I guess that's the best way. So essentially I'm gonna be building a list. Oh, and by the way, so what did the nodes do? The nodes are used to describe the space. Let's hide all that. So essentially a node is just a big, it's just an area. The simplest area I can have that defines the geometry. Let's show how it's built. So for example, if I have that, what I have is only one single node. Okay? And I know that within a node, any point... Ah, shit. So I know that within a node, my point A can always go to point B if both are inside the node. So that's simple enough. Ah, I forgot again. Now, let's say I add a little thing here. Now the nodes are divided differently to describe the space. Okay, so now I want to define this little area. This little area. Okay, rather, better explanation. Sorry about that. I want to divide the space horizontally and vertically. So here, this would be the largest horizontal area that I can get. Let's simplify that a bit. Okay. So horizontally. Oh. I'm not even sure why I'm taking so long to explain that. So horizontally, this is the best space. If I change that here, now there's two horizontal areas. So this is the minimum you need to define this area. And then over here, there's another one. So if the two areas are the same length, then they can get merged. So they can get higher. You can do the same thing with the vertical area. So this here defines the vertical area. This here defines the vertical. So all those areas, they define the space. And then when you have the two together, they have intersection points. So this here is a point where the horizontal and the vertical areas, they intersect. This here, and there's an intersection here too. But here they have the same. So if I put the node is gonna be only these two squares. Here, anyway, so like all these nodes, they end up describing perfectly the space that they are on. So this is the biggest node I could have to define this little area. If it's bigger than that, then it starts to define some other different terrain shape. So like all this information of a node allows me to find the corner. So if this node here is in so this is inside, so the node knows about its vertical area. It also knows about its horizontal area. So I know that a node is, like, I know that there's a corner This is not the exact, by the way, explanation in the code, but it's pretty much right. I know there's a corner when I start here. If I end up here, I am no longer in the same vertical area and no longer in the same horizontal area. So in other words, there is something here, something happening in here, because I'm no longer the same one of the two, but it's not actually right. The real explanation, what is it? Yeah, so vertically, this area tells you there is nothing below me, because if there was, I would be longer. Oops. Yeah. So if there was something below me, I would be longer. So the fact that I'm not longer means there's emptiness here. So essentially, I'm describing the space by saying everything that is not here is outside. So everything else, there's nothing. Okay, so I know there is nothing here because the vertical area doesn't go lower. I'm gonna be able at some point to explain this. I've done it so many times in the past, but yeah, so all those together, they help you find the geometry by knowing where there isn't anything. It sounds complicated, but it's pretty easy. There's nothing that pisses me more off than the fact that these lines are above my character. They need to be down below the ground. And it's just one line of code to change, but I don't want to do it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Okay. So right here. Right there. So there's like different branches for exploring. That's what it looks like to me too. Spider. Okay. I think I have the formal explanation. I think essentially I'm building up a one-dimensional set of rules that define the geometry's corners. So as I'm traveling, I'm building a set of rules. So if I'm here, my one-dimensional object is gonna contain the information of this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, but not this corner. It doesn't know about that one. I mean, it could, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it does okay. So explore only as much as you need to. Yeah. These 4 lines, they define the corners. And we want to put this in the array. We need to sort it by closest to furthest. Further away something is, the further away it is in the array too. So if I'm like in this one, I think this here is closer. If it's almost the same, then it doesn't matter, but yeah. So in other words, what does that mean? It means that while I'm exploring, so the thing that needs to change is here, node in open. There's also skip if closed. This needs to change too. closed. So if the node is enclosed, if the node is not, Okay. So this concept of new parent needs to get rid. I need to delete that. Parent cost. Dun, dun. Parent node, it comes from my constructor. This allows me to backtrack. I can't believe I'm like, it's like my brain is not working. New parent, right now I give you a P for the parent. Proxy cost, and I guess this is a destination. New parent. Yeah, the problem is that, I mean, I could do other stuff. The problem is that I want to do level prediction. So I want to be able to compute level solutions. And I need this to work. Or do I? I guess I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't actually. But I really want to finish this and not have to think about it. Like the last time I worked on it, I thought it was done. Rewrite the pathfinding algorithm. So I did a rewrite, it works. Current algorithm isn't the best it can be, too much processing power and results. And like since then I worked on so many other things without realizing there's still one little thing that doesn't work. That one little thing is like pissing me off. Hey, thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to have you chat with you. What am I looking at? I'm looking at writing a new function that adds a parent. So I guess I do public void add parent. Let's do that. Node bundle p custom destination is not gonna change. Okay. Parent p. How do I guess I don't even need that now. So I just need that. Only that. Let's see. Current proxy cost. So I'm adding a new proxy cost. And this proxy cost needs to be linked correctly. And how do you link that? It's kind of weird. Let's say I find this one and then later I find this one. These top ones. And then this one here has a different parent than this one. And the chain is important. So this is like a parallel chain. And it ends up being... It converges towards a point. So how do I handle the different chains? So a chain can split, and it can merge back. It creates loops. So right now I have a proxy cost, and the proxy cost, it can have a parent cost. Also has a best proxy cost. That's interesting. So a proxy cost is a chain. That's what this is. Parent cost. So it's a chain from parent to child. So in other words, parent cost is lurking. So parent cost is not singular. This should be a list. I don't know if it makes sense, but I think it does. List of proxy cost. But this changes a lot of things. Parent cost. Parent cost that equal new list of proxy cost. Okay. Parent cost that add my parent cost that way. The best proxy cost now. Get best proxy cost. This now needs a list. Okay, now comes the fun part. It does return only a single one. Not yet. It's I'm still working on that. But the level tester I realized is going to rely on my Pathfinder, and then I discovered a bug with it. So I'm working on that. So I need a 4 each. For each proxy cost p in proxy cost oh nice. Reminds me I need to charge my phone. Okay. So I need to change this into a 4 each. And there's a new problem now. If I start doing that, then I start handling loops differently. So in other words, here, this node, so let's say I'm starting over somewhere here and I start to navigate the node 3. These two That's cool. When I'm up here, it's making me go up and then yeah, so if I were to go from here all the way here, I would go from the top side. When I'm here, from here to here, I go from the bottom side. You can visualize that like right away. There's like a point where it snaps, boom. Very cool. Yeah, anyway, that doesn't matter. So if I start somewhere here and then the nodes get explored, in other words, I click here and I start exploring. Poop, 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 and then I explore, and then this one here discovers this node, Huh. Well, so for this case, it wouldn't explore this node here. But in theory, it could merge back. And then this single node has more than one parent. So how do I pick the best one then? I'm back with a different problem then. Get proxy cost. That doesn't work, huh? There's an error there. Okay, let's just go back a little bit. There's still like something good with the node, the graph. So there's a junction. There's a junction right there. So right here, there's like the possibility to explore the nodes independently. So this search is different. So a certain node can have more than one parent, that I can agree. And the parent itself will still have the travel cost. So when I'm doing get best proxy cost, I want to go down each parent. And then compare the result. Okay, let's bring it back to a list. Okay. And now here, this parameter right there. I guess there's two versions of this. There's this one that only takes one parameter. So the best proxy cost right here, get best proxy cost. This again, let's give you that. LPC, let's call it that. For each. Okay, now I have a loop. I don't want to return anymore. Now it's a break. Or a continue. But it's not only that. So okay, so all of those nodes right here, they all point to this pretty much. The best node is always this one. So when I do my get best node, it gives me that. But then if I start having more than one parent, I can also have the next three. So the result of one parent must not break the chain of the other parent, the other chain. So each individual chain must not break the other chains. Damn, this gets complicated so fast. Yeah, so the idea of having more than one parent doesn't work. I don't think so, at least. I just need a way to insert. I need a way to insert So this one here discovers that, and then he wants to share it with everyone else. Maybe he should share it with the parent instead. Okay, so I discover a new corner. Who do I share this information with? Only my child? No. Who gets the information? Like right here, when I discovered this corner, right now I keep it for myself and I tell my children about it. I need a way to flatten the information. A way to stack it. So this allows me to find these. Explore node. Hey, Adralisk. How are you doing? That's something I don't understand. Oh. Okay, so I'll just... Yeah, is this pathfinding? Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna use a cheat for now. Fix it. It's not like even gonna be perfect. Yeah, I can't do it. Wow. I don't actually know how I want to fix that. So how do I differentiate between the different threes? They're different note threes. How do I differentiate? Oh, I can do that too, nice. Huh. Okay. So this is just a case of exploring too little. Or exploring the wrong stuff. It's so close from being perfect. I just need like that one little breakthrough, that one little detail that makes it work. Where is it? How does it work? I think I should just end it here almost and think about it more. I just need a way for these nodes to matter. That's pretty much the only thing that needs to be done. How do I make those little nodes matter? This one too. Ah, there you go. I guess my mind is just too tired. It's like so close from perfect. I'm guessing I'll be able to figure it out tomorrow. It's so tempting to keep going, but I think, yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you tomorrow. It sucks I'm stuck on this for so long, but it's the type of really complex algorithms that you really need to think about to get them right. Anyway, peace.